When we first came here, we were living in our van that we had. And it was getting to the point where we really didn't have nowhere else to go, you know. So at that point, you know, we just basically threw our hands up in the air and just bit the bullet and just decided to get a bed here, you know, and utilize the resources that you guys had offered. You know, coming here, we were still both high in our addiction.
I had a stint of sobriety from 2007 to 2019, in which then I became an active drug user from then until 2025 of September. She was running from a situation, and I felt like I needed to be here for her. At the same time, in my addiction, you know, I needed some help, and I knew I needed some help, and I knew that there was going to be a solution. I just pressed into it with her, you know, consistently. We talked about getting clean and finding a new way to live. You know, we consistently talked about utilizing the programs that Salvation Army had, you know, whether it been housing or what was our best situation, the best way we can not manipulate the things that you guys have, but utilize them properly.
My name's Stephanie.
My name's Samuel.
We first learned about your shelter through a friend of ours. A friend recommended us to basically come here to the shelter and use the program and the resources that you guys had to the best of the abilities that you guys basically had at hand. I'm a recovering addict. I mean, my life was full of, I got a lot of past trauma. I was running from a domestic violence situation that brought me here to basically escape from all of that, you know, and luckily I was able to get away from it with the help of you guys and the program that you guys had offered. I was using drugs from, I started using drugs at the age of 23, and I'm 33 now, so about 10 years.
Right now, I mean, Stephanie, she's focused a lot on her recovery, and with that, you know, it's not so much a working thing where she's looking for a job. She's looking for a job, but if it comes, it comes. Me, when we asked Tamron and actually the care team that you guys have here, they provided us with numbers to a facility in which we left town. You know, we actually went, and now we reside in Stockton, California, where we're both staying at sober living houses. You know, and they provide us with all that information to actually get to that spot in life.
The resources, yeah.
And I've been working, so I have a job. I've been working. I haven't been late for work. I don't miss work. You know, you know, but being here when we left here really gave me the confidence that hey, you know what, I don't need to believe the lie. You know, the lie that I tell myself, I'm not good enough, or really don't have no purpose and everything. And so you know, so now I've been working, and I actually put in for an application with the San Joaquin County to actually be a mental health outreach worker. You know, so I'm utilizing my background of being a chemical dependency counselor for 3 years. You know, I'm resorting back to seeing that I have a passion to help people and trying to get in a door over there to reach out to people like they reach out to us. You know, so to give back, it's one of my goals. You know, as far as even just getting a foot in the door with an application of working in this facility. You know, to be a mentor, to be able to talk to people about how good life can be if they just put their feet down and stand firm and put a little foundation and utilize the programs that you guys have.
I would like to add that, like, I know for myself, my future plans, I have a lot of great future plans, especially within my marriage and within our recovery, is that, like, I hope to be more of an advocate, you know, especially for Salvation Army, because there's a lot of hurt people, you know, and they're hurt emotionally, psychologically, and mentally. You know, they're really in the dumps, I would say, and my plan is to, you know, finish where we're at in our recovery and continue on and share the message of recovery, especially at Salvation Army. You're now doing the NA meetings in the Barbarian side, like once every week or so, and I think that's great. I honestly, I love that. I plan for us to just spread the message, share the message of recovery, you know, especially where we're at, where we came from, and what it took for us to get here. Once you get over that hump, you know, like everything just falls easily, you know, to you, or to us. It has, you know, Sam's now working, which I'm very proud of him. You know, we're just taking it one day at a time.
You know, what I like to share with people is that a message of hope, that no matter how you're feeling, no matter what you think about yourself, no matter where your walk in life is, no matter how dark the hole that you've dug yourself and put yourself in, that there is an escape route. You know, there is a ladder to crawl out of it as long as you can put your hands and feet in front of you and move, you know, that the Salvation Army will help lift you up, you know.
You just have to have the desire and the want to want it, you know. And we wanted it, you know. We were just so distraught and just like going through it every day, you know, and we were just so drained. We were exhausted, you know. Our minds were exhausted, psychologically and emotionally, just drained. And so yeah, you know, like we're now where we're at. I couldn't ask for more, you know. We're just taking it one day at a time.